So, what does it actually take to turn your hands into weapons? I mean, weapons so strong they could snatch a bird right out of the sky? Well, today we're going to uncover the legendary and, let's be honest, absolutely brutal training behind one of the most revered Shaolin techniques, the eagle claw. And believe me, this isn't just about fighting, it's a years-long journey to completely reshape what the human body is capable of.
So, what's the end game here? What's the ultimate goal of all this insane training? The legends say it's to develop such unbelievable speed, precision, and power that you can literally pluck a bird from the air. I know, it sounds like something straight out of a movie, but that's the mythical peak that these practitioners are striving for.
All right, first up, the legend of Eagle Claw. You know, every epic journey starts with a calling. And for someone who wants to master the Eagle Claw, that call is to learn an art that goes way, way beyond just physical strength. See, at its very core, the Eagle Claw is all about bringing opposites together. It's the brute external force, that's the yang, of lifting these insane weights and fusing it with the subtle internal energy, the yin, of perfect finger control. You just can't have one without the other. They're two sides of this same incredible coin. Okay, next section, the path of brutal strength. Because before you can even think about that subtle yin power, you have got to face the trials. This first phase, it's all about building a foundation of just overwhelming, raw, external strength. And the path starts right here, with two stone locks, each one weighing 10 jin, so that's a total of 20 jin, about 22 pounds or 10 kilograms. This is just the starting line, the absolute minimum to even get in the door. And believe me, the escalation from here is just relentless. And when I say relentless, I mean it. Every single month, another 20 jin of sand gets added to the load. And the goal isn't just to lift it. No, the goal is to lift it with such ease that it feels like nothing. This isn't about hitting a one-rep max. It's a whole philosophy of completely redefining your limits, of making the unbearable feel totally normal. Just look at this timeline. It really shows you the sheer dedication we're talking about. After only 6 months, you're already lifting 120 jin. That's over 130 pounds. By the time you hit 1 year, it's 180 jin, and the final goal for this stage is a staggering 250 jin, held out to your sides. We are talking about years of this grueling, non-stop work. And right when you think you might be done, the final test of raw power shows up. Lifting a sand basin that weighs up to 300 jin, that's around 330 pounds or 150 kilograms. And you're doing it over and over, day in and day out. This is the absolute peak of the yang, the external strength part of the training. And now for the big twist, from force to finesse. Because here's the crucial point. Once that immense, incredible power is built, the training completely flips on its head. You put the weights down. The focus shifts entirely, from the macro to the micro, from lifting with your whole body to striking with just your fingers. So now, the practitioner is focused on these exercises that train the 5 fingers to grip, to tear. Think about it. All of that raw power they developed from lifting hundreds and hundreds of pounds is now being channeled directly into their fingertips, cultivating that internal energy, the qi. They call this phase developing yin softness. It's about creating a totally new kind of power. It's one that's flexible and fluid, but at the same time, it has the unbreakable density of all that weight that came before it. You know the saying, an iron fist in a silk glove? Well, this is how you literally forge one. So, Section 4, the power of mastery. After all those years of enduring these trials, of going through this insane transformation, what's the reward? Well, it's the ability to apply this incredible power with absolutely devastating precision and control. And this perfectly illustrates the entire idea. On the one hand, you see the subtle, quiet, internal practice. And on the other hand, you see the result, the power to control a massive animal like a horse, with just the refined strength of your hand. That right there is the translation of finesse into overwhelming, undeniable force. And the real-world applications? They're nothing short of formidable. A master strike isn't just a punch. It's designed to crush bone, to tear sinew, and to fundamentally mess up the body's flow of blood and energy. The text is very, very clear on this. A single, well-placed strike can be lethal. But wait, there's more to it than just the physical training. Like any true form of mastery, there are secrets,
An elixir, if you will, that makes this whole seemingly impossible journey, well, possible.
I mean, you have to wonder, how could anyone's hands actually withstand this kind of punishment? The answer is in ancient medicine. Practitioners soak their hands in a special herbal formula. You've got ingredients like aqualite root, frankincense, and myrrh, all designed to reduce pain, heal tissue, and strengthen the bones, basically turning their hands into iron.
But the text ends with this really powerful line. It suggests that the ultimate secret isn't a recipe or a training technique, but the character of the master themselves. To wield this kind of power, you need immense moral responsibility. The training and the medicine, they build the weapon, but it's the sincere heart that aims it.
The whole thing is just a testament to years, maybe even decades, of unwavering dedication to one single goal. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? In our modern world that is so focused on life hacks and instant results, what essential qualities, like perseverance and true, deep mastery, have we maybe left behind?